up, guys? It is Trucking with Tuki and TPL. In case you're wondering, TPL stands for Tuki's Phenomenal Logistics. When I start moving loads, that's the name that we're moving loads up under. So that's why it's Trucking with Tuki and TPL. To further explain it, Trucking with Tuki is me, Monica O'Neill Ivy. It's me. And so that portion of our business is like content based. And I'm explaining this because I get a lot of emails sometimes like, why did you name it? But at the same time, it's a content brand, and then there's the actual trucking company itself, which is TPL, Tuki's Phenomenal Logistics. So anyway, now that I have that out the way, so I can stop getting emails in regards to why I have this big long business name. I'm making this video today, guys, because as you may know, I got my CDO account paid off. If you follow my channel or any of my social medias, you've heard me ranting for like the last 9 months about getting this CDO account paid off. So check this out, y'all. I got the CDO account paid off. I've been back to class 2 times since I paid the account off. Now let me pause right there. So I'm making this video because I want to encourage those out there that are trying so hard to do something that they want to do, and they keep, hitting bumps in the road. It just seems like it ain't gonna never happen. I'm here to tell you not to give up. A lot of people may say, oh, that's God's way of, letting you know that's not for you. I don't believe that. I think that every bump serves a purpose. But I have never been a person to give up on anything, and this CDL has been the hardest thing. I've done a lot of crazy stuff in my time. I've ran a U-Haul dealership in connection with a sip and paint company that I had. Nothing that I have done in my been as challenging as this CDL license. But I'm a true, firm believer in God. I have very strong faith, and I know when it's time for me to get out of there, I will get out of there. I'm gonna get back to my point in a minute, but like I was saying, this video is really to encourage somebody, because I'm pretty sure there's somebody out there going through something, whether it's trying to get out of school, I don't know, but I know there's somebody out there like me that's probably having the hardest time with this CDL. Anyway, getting back to my point. So guys, I go to class this past Saturday. It took me forever to get the back end maneuvers. This is just one thing that I really struggled with over 9 months, is this CDL license. But I'm grateful for every challenge, because I do know when I finally get that CDL license, y'all, I'm gonna shout out on the truck yard. So we go over there, we talking. Then he's like, when is your permit expire? So I tell him, like, I already renewed my permit, which I did. That was back in September. And I had to renew it because they only last, the first one I think lasts 6 months. And then the second one I think lasts another 6 months. Don't quote me on that. I can't actually remember. I have the information, but too much try to remember right now. But anyway, I had to renew it so that it wouldn't expire. And I knew that I was going to go back to truck driving school, so I made sure I had it renewed, taken care of before I ever got back in there. So I'm wondering why he's asking me all this, y'all. I'm starting to get a little upset, like, what does this man want? Why is he asking me all these questions? So anyway, I answer him. I try to keep my cool. I ain't trying to get him no reaction. So then he goes, oh, well, you're going to have to renew your pre-trip inspection. What? Y'all, I was not aware of that, and I was so angry, but I didn't show it. I put my head down just a little bit because I was very discouraged in that moment. So I didn't cry. I didn't let them know I was upset. I went to my car out there. So one of the instructors was like, don't get discouraged. Back out there, got on the truck, and I kept on practicing my back end maneuvers. And so I had my back end maneuver and my pre-trip inspection coming up again. It's crazy because I had to pull back out my old study guides, which was these ridiculous little pictures. And I'm here at work. I don't have no class students coming in right now, so I'm able to make this quick little video. But I'm just showing y'all like the dumb pictures that I made. And let me take that back. They're not dumb because they helped me learn the pre-trip the first time. So I pulled this stuff back out. I've been in here going over it since I got to work. Really, I've been studying since I left school on Saturday. Here's the rear of the truck picture that I made. And one thing I can say about the pre-trip is let your eyes be your guide. I had to say that to myself over and over while I was actually doing the test, calling those parts out, because for me, I grouped everything together. And then, like I said, I drew these little dumb pictures. Once I knew everything that was grouped together and where it was supposed to go, I drew these little squares, put wheels on it, and started writing out where all of my stuff is supposed to go. So anyway, just y'all, again, if you're out there and you're trying to get out of truck driving school and you're having the hardest time, like, do not give up. I don't care if it takes you 2 years. That's excessive. But if it's something you want to do, you're not going to give up on it. And for me, it's not about getting out there driving a truck, da 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 da. For me, it's more so I need my CDL license because I don't ever want to be caught unable to move my own load. Like, I already know that, my companies, we're going to do great things. We're going to move loads in the next couple of months, da da da. But at the same time, what good is having all of that trucking company, being the administrator of your trucking company, the CEO, da da da. What good is having all of that if you don't have a CDL license to move your own loads? If your driver gets sick, your driver's in a wreck, your driver quits and leave your truck and trailer, all of that don't mean nothing. Like, if you have a driver, good for you. But if you don't have your CDL license, like, it can be a disaster. No disrespect to him. But, I've gone through that, and I know what it's like to flop because you don't have a driver. So that was my whole reason for going to get my CDL license. I just didn't know the journey was going to be this long, guys. Come February, it would be a year, but I'll be out of there before then. I don't foresee it taking that long. But like I said in the beginning, just don't give up.